Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Reacting Chill. I'm Dika. So last time on Kids on the Block...
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
So last time on Kids on the Slope, we got to get a bit of an idea of what happened with Brother June in terms of why he why he disappeared, what had happened with him, and how he ended up where he ended up. We got delved into a little bit of him and Eureka's relationship, or whatever, their situationship, you could call it. So what had happened there. I made some comments last time about the letter that she delivered, or other things that might involve her potentially being pregnant, or even from what we've seen, maybe their relationship had already developed further than that, so I'm not sure. However, she was rebelling, and we saw that she was, she cut her hair. She was kind of going against what her parents were saying, even though they were trying to stop her from seeing Brother June. On the flip side of things, we had Ritsuko falling for Kaoru, but she was developing feelings. She was, all of a sudden, now that Kaoru was getting popular, and people was, she was, like I said, maybe she was blindsided by her feelings for Sentaro, but she'd never considered Kaoru as a viable romantic option. But that was going on, and now Kaoru was trying to leave breadcrumbs for Sentaro, and at the end of that episode, Sentaro finally clocked that it was Ritsuko had feelings for him, but he at this point doesn't realize that Ritsuko is potentially given up because of his feelings for Eureka. But Sentaro has also given up on Eureka because he saw Eureka and Brother June together, and he realized, this relationship is going nowhere. And I also mentioned last time how it really deflated his self-esteem. He felt that, of course, why he never believed he could get a girl like that, and it proved him right because she was with Brother June. So I mentioned how the ever-evolving love diagram has now become a whirlpool because it's all a bit of a free-for-all. I wonder what's going to happen and how Sentaro's going to approach Ritsuko, especially now that he's figured out Ritsuko's feelings for him. And now how the dynamic's going to start to change, especially as Ritsuko is gaining feelings for Kaoru, and Kaoru is now wanting to be the matchmaker he should have been this whole time and trying to get the other two together. But here we are with episode 9. Oh, that's Arita. That's the guy who his hands got crushed. I must think that's him. This is good. This is probably what he needs to see, because it will help him over his trauma. Sorry, not trauma, but how he was feeling like he was to blame for what had happened to him. So yes, I think this would help him move forward, because now he's going to go into something.
A Christmas party? We can go too?
Of course. It's next Sunday, yeah.
Oh.
We'll be there!
Maru-kun, if you don't mind, I think I'd like to go to the party after all.
Really? Of course. You're very welcome.
It's best to put some distance between us.
I see,
I'm
yeah.
sure of it.
And that's probably why he's doing it. This guy. Oh, nice!
Come on, Nishimi-san, let's sing together.
I go to a party and all I do is think about those two. I feel like a fool. He isn't here with you?
Well, no. Why? Does he have to be?
Huh?
Oh, it's gonna be awkward for them, because he kissed her here. But that's when she rejected him.
I hope you finish in time.
I can't believe you. You're an idiot. You're so insensitive.
What did I do this time?
Nothing. It's just
I don't know.
high school girls.
I'm the one who rejected Kaoru-san in the first place.
Exactly.
Even if I finished knitting this, there's no way I'd be able to give it to him. I mean, why are you acting so strangely?
Oh, is he gonna ask her?
I have to confess that I never realized how you felt till now. I may have said some dumb things and hurt your feelings, and I'm sorry for that. But about your feelings, I just...
Yeah, You got it wrong.
Misunderstandings. We're family, so I couldn't stand the thought that I could possibly cause you pain. It would break my heart.
I'm glad I heard this now and not a while back.
I'm going back to Tokyo soon to live my life.
Oh. So he's
Probably won't see you again. It's taken a long time to get to this point, but I owe it to you for making me think I should give going back one more try.
Yes, that's true as well.
Just don't leave me. But I can't bring myself to say that. Not when he's finally trying to move forward. What are you doing?
She's looking for a
Looking
thing.
for something? I carelessly threw something away that was important to me. Please, go on ahead. A beautiful girl like you shouldn't be seen doing something like this, Eureka-san.
I'll help you.
Huh? Oh, please don't do that.
Something important, isn't it? This is it, right?
Yes. But it looks like I'll have to start over with a ball of clean yarn. I suddenly felt stupid for knitting a gift that I'd never be able to give. Not to him, anyway. And there was another time when I said nothing and just gave up without even trying anymore. Yeah, I finally decided to stop keeping my mouth shut and be honest.
She's gonna take that advice.
But you'll come back once in a while, won't you? Like you've been doing? No way. I'm never coming back to this town. Brother June, did you tell him you were going back to Tokyo?
He has to make amends with Sentaro.
Hey, Sen!
There's nothing to say.
You looked up to that man as a big brother since you were just a little kid. You may never get the chance to meet him again.
Oh shit, I wasn't expecting that. He's gonna...
All I can do is search in my own way from now on. Using a different method than them.
But if you're not gonna eat it, I will.
Is this any time to be eating?
Huh?
Did you forget what I said last time?
Huh?
It's today.
Oh.
I'm taking the night train, Kaoru-kun. Huh?
I wanted to try having a serious showdown with you, Brother June.
Oh my, they're gonna start fighting? Do you know? Oh! They were gonna jab. I thought they were gonna start fighting. Oh, they're trying to keep up. That is one hell of lung capacity on Brother June.
I'll remember today's session for the rest of my life.
Me too, Sen boy. What are you doing here? I told you not to see me off.
Why did you tell me not to see you off?
Because I really hate goodbye scenes. They're maudlin.
Didn't you think to take me with you when you were leaving?
The work I'm gonna be doing is kind of a gamble. Even if I took you with me, there's no guarantee.
Why didn't you do anything more than kiss me? Did you not
okay.
touch me because you intended to leave?
So, okay, so at least she's resolved it there. I thought they might have done something more, but they've just kissed. But come on, you are only a teenager and still in high school. Calm down, love.
Won't you take me with you? I'm going back to my own world. Thank you so much, Junichi-san. Goodbye.
Erica, come back here!
I would have thought the responsible thing to do would have let her be.
So now what?
What is there to do? The train's already left the station.
Yeah, I know.
Drama.
I think I'll light the heater.
She left it right there. So that was episode 9, which helped clear up and wrap up a lot of things. So after the whole with Eureka and Brother June's arc, she ended up going with him, just like she said at the station. you know, I'm going to go back into my own little world. I'm going to do all of that, go back into that. And she had cleared up. So that I'm assuming the letter he had received was either the one from Arita or the one from Sentaro, you know, about the challenge. And he's now but I'm happy that he got that letter, and like I was saying before, it kind of helped him not get over his trauma, but help move forward. So he was going to be able to do something a little bit more useful, and then kind of carry on, start living his life. And I really like the symbolism when he'd finally switched off the radio, which was just the noise, the white noise, and opening out the curtain. You know, we see Sentaro still having to deal with his rejection from Yurika, but at the same time him having to deal with Ritsuko. So I'm glad that they resolved that, and judging from what she said, she kind of knew that that wasn't going anywhere. She knew there was never an opportunity for him to return those feelings. So I guess he went out of his way to sort of say, you know, I feel like he felt bad, like he didn't want to get involved with her purely because he didn't want to ruin their friendship. They were family. He grew up with her, and she's just as important to him as he is to her. So which made her come to that conclusion that, you know, I'm not going to keep my mouth shut. She kept her mouth shut for years regarding Sentaro, which led to that, and now she ain't going to do that regarding Karu. So, you know, she went, got her knitting stuff back out of the bin, and that was her resolve. She was going to do it regardless. And, you know, I can understand her apprehension and her hesitation, because she had rejected him once before. She had hurt him. She was very aware of his feelings. And like I said, Karu was proper in there, proper advancing, but she had drawn the line, and I think it was a case of being embarrassed about that. And finally, coming back to how Karu, again, here he is trying to fix all the relationships in Sentaro's life. He was sort of encouraging him to sort it out with Brother June. You're never going to see him again. Don't leave things on the way they are. And I'm glad they did. They had their jam session. If that's the way of them talking it out and apologizing, that was good. Again, Brother June hit the nail on the head there. You know, Eureka is still in high school. I'm not sure how old Brother June is. He was in college, so maybe in his early 20s. You know, Eureka's probably 17, 18. So I can understand not just his hesitation, but for the fact that it shouldn't be happening. But in the end, she took that leap of faith, and he'd realised that she was very invested in him. So I guess, like I said, it wraps up their story arc. Even though after that time at the house, in his place, she had gone back, she'd refused to see him. Her conversation with her conversation with Ritsuko helped her come to that conclusion, and thought, I'm going to give it a go one last time. And she was like, you know, whatever you had on me, I can, you know, you set me free now. I'm going to go back into my world. And he'd realised that's what it was. She was going to go into an arranged marriage, whatever that was. And maybe the one time she'd felt alive, like she had mentioned, that why didn't we do more than just kissing? And, you know, all of that drama. So one time she had felt alive was with him, and now she was going to go back into the curated world that her parent, you know, she was a grade student, high hope for her. Now she was able to take that leap of faith and go with him. So yeah, like I said, he had not done nothing more than kiss her. So now we know that she ain't pregnant, nothing had happened, and clearly now that, I guess, boundaries on each other are kind of free, that relationship is surely going to develop. So yeah, I hope I wish them all well. But that was a good episode. I like the way it ended on that cliffhanger with the gloves on the piano. So now I'm wondering, obviously he's gonna know, he's seen her with those knitting, with that, especially that colour, and he's seen her carrying it around, so he's gonna know exactly, unless there's a note, and I'm sure Karu is a very intelligent boy, unless he doesn't put two and two together, I'm sure he's gonna figure out who they're from. So that was it. If you did like this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.